What's the most thirstiest, simpest message that you've received in your DMs, Facebook, etc.?
So I had a guy say to me, "Girl, you're a nurse. I need mouth to mouth. Come resuscitate me."
Oh, come on. What a pathetic beta cuck.
What about you?
I mean, I've had like, damn, I should have been your baby daddy. It's like,
I don't want to say that.
Oh, Lord.
What about you?
Hey, beautiful. You look so gorgeous, sweet, and beautiful lady. I'm interested in having you as my sugar baby. I'll be paying you $6,000 weekly allowance. I love you, and I know your friend Tiara. Hit me up.
With all due respect, what the fuck?
You took that $6,000?
I'm good. Because, like, $6,000 ain't free.
The reason why I had y'all do that exercise was for truly one reason. So the woman can see, you ladies can see, that you're not that special.
Gotcha, bitch.
Because the same thing a doing to Brandy is the same doing to Francis, same thing doing to Savannah, and the same thing is doing to Dana.
He ain't lying.
The problem is with the simps when they do too much, because then it gives the woman an oversensitive ego, and you could have a girl that's really like a 2, but she's thinking she's a 10, so she's disqualifying guys that she should actually be dating, but those other guys that she's getting attention from only want to hit. So she's 30 or 35, 40 now, and she can't get no serious relationship from men, and then she's talking about, oh, all men are crap. Well, all men aren't crap. You just disqualified all the other that really would take you seriously.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
Hey, did you fall from heaven?
Yes.
Because your face is all fucked up.
You're a victim.
Savannah, what's the craziest thing you ever did?
The craziest thing I ever did. Okay. One time I had a 3-way with these 2 guys in college, and my sorority sisters were like cheering me. Yeah. That'd be it.
What the fuck?
What about you, sir? Craziest thing I ever did sexually? It'd probably be having sex with old gangbang here without a rubber. It's fucking done, man. This thing is over.
Wait a minute. Hold. I'm kidding. No.
Bye, bitch.
You got me.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Anything. It's 2023. I don't care what you say. Somebody gonna be offended over it. And if somebody gets offended over it, they gonna make sure as many people is offended over it as humanly possible. And you know why all those people are offended over it? Because they were told they should be offended over it. Can't win for losing. Stop worrying about what other people think. Go live your life and do what makes you happy. The hell with them. But seriously, try to be a good person and kind to those who deserve it. And I say it like that because there's some people that don't deserve it.
You smart.
My dad is the man of the house. There's no conversation about that. There was a respect. There was order to the house. It didn't mean that we loved him more or we put him at a higher pedestal than my mother. But as a leader of this family, of what happens to this family, we looked at him. But it fell more responsibility. It wasn't a pride thing. It wasn't an ego thing. Like if we only had one meal, my father wasn't the one eating it. If we were cold and there was only one blanket, my father wasn't the one using it. If there was a fire in the building and me and Jessica were in a building lit on fire, my mom and dad are not going to be sitting outside discussing, okay, who's equally going to go into the fire right now. My father would say, stay here, I'm going in. And I think people misconstrued this idea of like it's worth more, but it's actually not. He put us above him.
Yeah.
And so like it just broke my heart that I'm watching people say like, oh, the man in the house, like, yo, that's fucked up, like they should be equal, like they're shitting on them. And it's like, whoa, hold on, did you just really take everything that they sacrificed and threw it back in their face?
I love how he explains the idea that the man is the leader but puts his family above himself. And that is something that I think modern women and feminists really fail to understand. And that's partially because the modern woman is, you know, self-centered, selfish, egotistical, arrogant, greedy. But it's also partially because it's in a man's nature to want to protect women. And that's not just protection from the man with the gun, but that's also protection from the burdens that we bear and the psychological toll that they take. And if these modern women keep chipping away at that protective layer that men have provided for since the beginning of time, essentially, they're going to find out why it was created in the first place. They're going to find out things like why 80% of the unalive rate is in the men's favor. But hey, if you want true equality, this is the price. Anyways, it's Thursday, weekend's around the corner. Let's keep it going strong. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. We're gonna get right back into it here with a clip from John Zerka. Now, I don't really agree with what he's saying. I just think it's fucking hilarious. So let's get into it. Welcome to Mankind.
By the way, John, here you go.
Yeah,
Andrew Tate. Did you see the interview that we did with him? The Patrick guy?
Andrew Tate is a homosexual.
Stop it. What's your problem with Tate?
My problem is he literally lies. He gives a watered down message that men are good at some things and women are good at other things, when the truth is women suck at everything.
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
So your problem with Tate is that he's respecting women too much?
He's pathetic. Yeah, he literally gives up. I mean, think about it. Do you feel comfortable with a female pilot? I know these bitches don't.
I would.
No,
I mean, if
what do
she
you mean?
was a
If
professional pilot.
Really? What if
I would
she's
think
on
it's
her
a
period?
badass woman.
Women suck at everything, bro. I mean, to be so blatant. Is he right, though? Is he right? No, I'm just fucking around, honestly. But I've heard him say this many times on different podcasts now. I guess it's one of his talking points. But I honestly would like to see him go head-to-head with a woman who's actually got a head on her shoulders, just so I can see the back and forth between them. Because when he says, you know, women suck at everything, I don't actually think I've heard a woman genuinely defend that statement yet. But I can tell you one thing, if that back and forth ever happens, I guarantee you it's going to be comedy gold. I'll put it up on one of these videos.
Get canceled before you start.
Be a man.
How has he not noticed that I'm mad at him? We haven't talked in 20 minutes. What is he even thinking about?
I could take a bear in a fight. Not like a grizzly bear, but like a black bear. Jump on his back, put it in a headlock, done.
It's science.
Yeah, boy.
They know how to move. Orders on orders, they know how to ooh. Bustin' that pack going straight to the moon. Off the juice, acting loose.
You are a smelly pirate hooker. Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
I went straight to the comments when I saw this, and sure enough, they were all essentially the same thing. I'm gonna bring a scale out with me next time I go out. And I was thinking something similar. I was thinking I bring a measuring tape with me and just measure your gut and your cup size. And this video right here seems to be made by a woman with flat chest and zero curves whatsoever, so who the fuck is she? And they make these videos and they laugh and chuckle about it. They don't know how much this can weigh on some people, you know? And they have the nerve to tell us that our preferences are misogynistic or controlling. And this is exactly why people like Andrew Tate and John Zerka and the MGTOW movement, they're all building. Because of women just like this. Men are sick and tired of these hypocrites, women with no moral compass and all these fucking double standards. And that's why when you see something like this, you need to step in and humble these women. It's time they got brought back down to earth.
Every day I'm reminded that for every one decent looking man, there's like 50 hot girls. Like, it's ridiculous.
Need I say more? Thank you for making my fucking point. This is absolute classless delusion.
The reason that women live longer, Mark, let me tell you, it is because we are stronger and we are happier at the end of the day than most men. And that is factual, and you know it.
When men are married to women who scream like you, they just want to die sooner.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Not gonna lie, that's a drop the mic moment, but look, I think this relates back to what we were talking about in the beginning about how a man protects a woman, protects them from, let's say, the psychological impact of the burdens we bear. And so you get this woman who's saying that women are happier as a whole. And so if women are happier as a whole, wouldn't that be due in large part to the fact that men protect women from things that would make them more unhappy? And so they live in this kind of privileged little bubble where they don't have to feel the weight of a lot of the burdens that men have to bear. And so you get these women who have lived in this bubble for so long that they take it for granted and start throwing these things back in a man's face because they are ignorant of the sacrifices he makes, of the things he goes through and the burdens that he bears.
You want your receipt?
No. You speak Spanish?
No, not really.
Gracias, puta.
Oh, what's that mean?
I'm not an expert, but I think he just called you gorgeous.
Oh, thank.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
When the wife says she's mad at me and won't talk to me.
He cold. If somebody says one thing but they do something else, you have to always believe the behavior, right? Same thing goes for women, like watch the dude. You know, if he says something but he does something else, watch the behavior, or trust the behavior, because that's the best indicator of what you're dealing with and what he's going to do going forward in the future.
No matter how much somebody lies to you, they can't pretend there's something they're not forever. Eventually, their true nature will come out in their actions. The problem is, I think most people want to believe in the best in others, and so they ignore all the red flags based on the sweet things that somebody is telling them. So in order to protect yourself, you just always have to remember that saying, you know, people are constantly trying to tell you exactly who they are. All you got to do is believe them. The thing is, it's a bit of a superpower you need to develop to separate people's words from their actions, to tell you the true story of who they really are.
Every time people get hurt, they always want to change, right? I love too hard. I'm too nice. I love too strong. I love everybody, but I always get hurt. I got to change who I am. Don't change who you are, just change who you're good to. You're a loving person, you're a caring person. Keep being that light for other people. And if they're not appreciating who you are, just change who you're showing it to.
This is definitely one lesson that I learned. You know, don't force friendships that aren't there. You know, don't waste your energy on people who don't seem to want to be friends with you in the first place. Don't waste your energy on people who don't appreciate you for who you are. You know, stay true to who you are, and you're gonna attract like-minded people, and you're gonna be much happier in the long run anyway. So look, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. It all helps, as you know. I really appreciate you taking the time, and I'll see you in the next one.
If you smile when you're alone, go to bed without waiting for anyone's message, and look good just for yourself, then you are winning at life.